That's why I'm just like, yo, I'm like,
He's like, whoa.
oh shit. See, but you never know. Like, but think about it. Like, this is a real person doing this shit. Like,
yeah.
Unfucking playing. See, I'll be doing it for the. That's what I'm saying. What's the kid's reaction? Like, you doing it for adults. What the fuck is the kid reaction?
Okay, just make sure you keep it prepared.
Yeah, we know that. We know. Let me stop looking at Ghetto Spidey and get the business.
Ghetto
and
Spidey.
put my phone on silent.
You're tuned in to NWCLV.FM. It's DJ King Cobra. I move slick, strike quick, hit you once and it's over. And that's DJ Digital Journalist, because I don't jock nothing. You heard me? In the studio, we got live today, divamusic.com. You heard me? So you can go straight to it. We done already looked her up. And I got my round, PXO, finna do the interview for me, man. Living legend in the games. Let's run it. NWCLV.FM.
NWCLV, it's your boy PXO Future Flow. So what's up, Diva?
What is good? Thank you for having me.
The name. How did you get the name? Is that you give it to yourself? You born with that name?
It was an acronym. I cannot speak today. An acronym stands for Deja versus anything. Because I've been
seen
through
that
a lot
logo.
of things.
I like the logo. Who did the logo?
Me.
Hey.
I had someone design it private because I have them design all my things, so I don't want to give my secrets out. But
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Fiverr.
But yeah, no, I had someone design it. I wanted a futuristic look, and I wanted it to be clean, crisp, and simple.
It is. I like it. I do graphics myself, and that was the first thing that I noticed. Very simplistic. I mean, it's simple, but then again, like you said, very futuristic, very outstanding. So Vegas, where are you from originally?
Pennsylvania, so a small town, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So It's pronounced Lancaster, not Lancaster.
And not Lancashire.
Yeah.
Y'all might get that mistake since we over here on the West Coast. What made you travel to Vegas, move here? Is you talented? Are you Cirque du Soleil with you in one of these shows here? What you doing here, girl?
No, I really just, honestly, if I'm being honest, I just dropped everything and left. I just wanted
one of those moments.
Yeah.
Something in your soul spirit was like, hey, it's time to move.
Yeah, go somewhere different.
It's kind of how I ended up here.
Yeah.
Via from New York City, Los Angeles, and something said Vegas. And at the time, I was like, I didn't really have a real job or anything here. Something said, come to Vegas. And I've been here for quite some time. You like it here in Vegas?
Yes and no. I have my loves for Vegas, and I also have my
Well, it's a real small city. What would some of the dislikes be? Because do you gamble?
No, that doesn't bother me. The nightlife doesn't bother me at all. Actually, I enjoy it. I think it's kind of cool that, I'm from a small town. Everything closes at, last call's at 10. You know what I mean?
So what's the day job like?
I'm a nanny full-time. Yeah, I'm a private nanny, so I watch kids in different families out here. So learning networking through that type of industry as well. So
like Wu-Tang Diva love the kids. You heard?
Hey man, if you're hiring, I will watch your children.
So you're a singer, songwriter as well. You write your songs and you do your songs. Do you produce your own music?
Yes, I do.
Whoa, trifecta.
Yes, I think that's the best way to go at this point.
What equipment are you using?
A laptop, and I think it's called. You guys actually have one. Literally that setup right there, the Scarlett.
Oh, the little small setup right there. Oh,
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so.
And you're recording yourself as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So did you go to school for this kind of stuff, or you self-taught?
Self-taught.
University of YouTube.
Yes. YouTube
I studied there as well.
Everything.
I got doctrines. I got master's degrees, bachelor's from YouTube.
Yeah, honestly, master classes, and the algorithm kind of pushes things to you too, so you learn about. Pushes other. Again, you can sign up for master classes through YouTube, like ads and things.
I've actually really went through courses. On YouTube. It's funny. At first, I was like, this ain't really for real serious. But if you are serious and you're a serious person, you're going through the courses, you can be taught by the tube. You guys.
Yes.
Got any shows coming up here?
I actually have one show at the end of this month. It's on the 25th. It's first show. We're using everyone's calling it the Britney headset. So we're doing the whole pop girl vibe.
I love it. Yeah, because Janet Jackson, she wore it too. Bobby Brown, he wore it well too. My prerogative.
Yeah, we're getting into it. We're getting into the whole pop vibe.
Cool. So it was a little cosplay kind of.
Yeah, we have, we were talking about it earlier, like the backup dancers. I have backup dancers and things, but we're more in the works right now of actually getting our merch situation figured out.
So this show is more as a showcase, or just like a one-off show that you booked yourself?
Yeah, one-off show. I usually get asked to go there every month, but I try
Where's
to
this
do
place?
it. Ninja Karaoke.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, that's my guy Steven and over there.
Yeah.
Dancers out in the back, Knucklehead Zoo.
Yeah.
Boo, 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 that's my guys.
Oh,
Everybody there. I mean, Les Twins came through. Shouts out to the Les Twins and stuff like that. Jabberwockies, that's all the whole squad that be there in the back. Yep, that's what's good.
Go out on First Friday. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I enjoy that whole venue and nights that they do hip hop, and then I enjoy the nights when they do the dance offs. And that's where I found my dancers. Actually, I went there and scouted them a year before I hired them, so it's kind of cool.
How long you been here?
My 2-year anniversary is on March 1st.
Still a newbie. That's great. Yeah, that's good. That's good. But keep this energy.
Yes.
Vegas is a weird place. Keep this.
Yes, that's why I said I'm mixed feelings with if I like it or dislike it, because I have my likes, but sometimes I'm
you
like,
see yourself staying here a couple more years, or?
Yeah, I think this is a place where, I think my music can really thrive.
Can thrive here?
And because I feel like there's not as many pop artists as I thought out here, so I think I'm one in a
There are
few.
a lot of incredible entertainers here in Las Vegas that I found out. Like, I came here with my talent just as well as I came to Los Angeles. I got talent. And I learned that there's other people too who have talent.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Vegas, like the shows, I started going to the shows, the Cirque shows, and going to Dre's and literally like hanging out with them after the show, where they can just be them. It's not like their routines, and it's just I'm like, yo, you got. And then even the singers, like some of the lounge singers, like there's a lot. My old roommate was in the show here, and he played Lenny Kravitz in the show. He was drumming while singing, then get up, play the guitar. I was like, bro, like I'm like, I know you were talented, but I'm like, wow, you are really like super talented. Like, why would you not want to do your own music? Like, that was an argument that me and him used to always go to. It was like, bro, because you're hitting notes, like, you're just as good as any, Lenny Kravitz or a Maxwell. Why would you not want that?
Yeah.
And he was just comfortable doing other people's music, singing their songs, and performing them. So, I see what Vegas is all about, like some of these, like, actually the chick who used to do the Britney show, like, used to do Britney, she used to do Britney and a couple of other singers that she would imitate. I was like, wow, you too, like you really hit these notes. It's like you can do super duper pop stuff, do the dance routines, everything. Why wouldn't you want to be you?
Yeah,
like,
you do it yourself. Yeah, that's been a lot of push on me. Actually, even with the kids I watch, they love my music, so I always play it for them, and they're always like, why don't you get dancers? They were the reason that I got dancers, and the pink. I used to act, again, like I'm very low key. I like neutral colors, and they were like, "Why don't you use pink?" And it's like, I guess.
I like the black. I noticed that the black and white, like you're using the black. I like that. It works for you. That works, and it's very classy and it's classic stuff. The black and white.
Oh yeah.
You doing the edits too, huh?
Oh yeah.
I knew it. This girl right
here. No, the photos are done by my man Sid. He's been coming to all my shows and taking the photos and everything. So the recent shots that we've been having have been through him, but my old stuff, all the videos and everything I do on my own. So.
What's the end game? Are you trying to be signed artist, a label deal? Because I mean, you're doing all this production. You know what I mean? Like you're doing production, producing and stuff like that. I mean, you got vision. Like most artists, when they come into the game, they can just barely sing or rap. No, it's honest. It's honest. It's not a lot of good talented people like you. Very, very talented. Would be your end game? A label deal or solo deal?
Obviously, everyone would love to stay solo, but it's more of if we have the same vision on what I want to portray for what as an artist as I am. I don't want that taken away from me.
What type of artist is that? What would you say?
Influencing. There's a lot of, again, back to, I kind of do a lot of things for kids, obviously, as you can see. Yeah. But a lot of them are starting to do choir now, just because they want to sing like me. Things like that, where I know I can make a push on at least the young crowd.
Positive impact on the industry.
Oh yes, yeah. I think a lot of, especially younger girls, think they have this image they have to look up to, and they don't have to necessarily follow that. They can be themselves. If they turn out being like that, then again, that's yourself. But they don't have to be forced in one direction because they're being told to by social media or things like that.
Whether a lot of people like Lizzo or not, whether I like her music or not, I just like her tenacity. I like who she is. She's like, look, you're gonna love me or you're gonna leave me alone.
Exactly.
Basically, type of thing. Yeah. And most artists get pigeonholed and they get put into a box and you get typecasted in this industry. And it's like, once you are that, they make you that, claim you that. I hate to see what Britney's going through right now.
Yeah.
Like that, this is like,
yeah.
I'm like, damn, if I was her friend, I would go and just take her cell phone away from her for a while.
Gosh,
like,
yeah,
stop
like,
with the little dances. Like, oh, what is going on, man? This is not good.
Yeah, and I grew up watching her, though, and, you know, Christina, you know, I've always had those biggest debates that, you know, Christina got so much less media time, but she is a phenomenal singer, and I love her music.
That voice.
Oh, yes.
Ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Same thing
absolutely.
with Whitney's an amazing singer, and I believe that a lot of people put, I believe she's an amazing singer as well, but a lot of people put Mariah over Whitney, and I do think that, you know, there's two different things being taught.
I think it's all about your work ethic. Some of these people are, I mean, it's a little bit of the label too as well, putting you in those places, but it's also that work ethic, because guess what? So when they book you, you know, Beyonce, the whole Beehive and everything, she still shows up, and when she shows up, she blows the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pardon me, when she shows up, she does her thing. We're gonna edit that out, guys. Yeah. But I meant that. I meant it when I said it. But yeah, when she show up, she blows up. So it's also about that part, like showing up, like being in the right places at the right time. Some of these people are inverts, you know, they're introverts and stuff, that they don't really like want to be out, want to be seen. Mariah's, she got a team. That team, her Christmas songs, and she's every Christmas now. We are going to be forced. There's going to be a Mariah robot. Yeah. One day, singing those Christmas
honestly,
songs.
But I, as a songwriter though, like whoever wrote that song is set for life. I don't know who wrote it. I don't know if it was her. Whoever wrote that song.
Forever. That will be here forever. For as long as humans and technology is on the planet, that song gonna go into space. If they bring Christmas out into another planet.
They actually have that. Are you familiar with that? They actually have a, I forget what it's called, but they do have a rover out there that has the top 100 songs.
Oh my God! On the iPad. Look, man, we can't be bringing our
really
culture into space.
Though. They're really old ones. They like Chuck Berry and like all those old
Tutti Frutti or Rudy,
like Elvis, like all that old stuff they got on there. I was like,
love it. Those
are
the classics. I do love those songs. They're very, very, very classical. Damn it, man! I didn't think about that. We're gonna be taking our culture into space. Our ways.
Get a sponsor to ship some songs.
You know,
I'm telling you, man.
Peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
They're probably about to do that with like Elon Musk and have Elon Musk take bids.
Well, you see, his car. He sent his car up.
Yeah,
he sent the car.
Yeah, they got a whole plan.
And the car was playing music until it got like the frequency got too far away to even hear.
Don't get me started. Don't get conspiracy theories.
Oh, no. I mean, we can go there. It's more than just the music. Like you're a person too. Like so what actually do you think about this new automated age? Like, you know, because they got music now. Have you heard of deep fake?
No.
Are you familiar with it? Okay, well, deep fake is it's funny, it's called deep fake, but it's called deep technology, where they can basically emulate you. Like they can take your face, make it look like you, now with the vocal tone, make it exactly sound like you, and make it say and do anything. Oh, no. There's a new sitcom coming out with Kim Kardashian.
Oh no.
Who is it? Tom Cruise, Nicki Minaj, and Paris Hilton. But it's all deep fakes. It's people who look like them, and then they use the graphic technology to do the faces and the actual voices, and you cannot tell that it's not them.
Talking about Terminator. You're right now.
See?
I'm telling you.
See? She said,
the Teslas are all going to turn into robots and we're all going to die. I'm telling
transforming
you. There's so many of them now. They're everywhere. We're going to die. We're going to die. We're all going to die.
Tesla's here.
iPhones, everything Apple related, we're dead. I have an iPhone and a laptop. I got everything.
Stop, you can't say that.
I got two
said we're dead.
Like, come on, Transformers.
Oh, no. There's no way to stop it, huh?
I mean, that's why I'm trying to get to these kids before we kill ourselves. Honestly, that's, I do think younger generations are the ones, again, like, I always use the example of Justin Bieber. And, I grew up on, again, a small town, Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, so that pop vibe, exactly why I do that type of music. I didn't grow up on the hip hop or the rap, so coming here, that was a definite big wake up call in a different genre, which, in Philly, where I used to
culture
music,
shock.
Yeah, like even New York, I'm used to those rappers, but here was very because you have California and it's West Coast, so it's not like East Coast rap at all. So it was everything getting used to it, and then also everyone getting used to me. Like me coming in with like, again, I've definitely been looking at like, who's this white girl coming in there with these dancers, these white boy dancers, and she's got the pink on. She thinks she pops in, like she's popping and stuff, and it's like, well, I am, but you know, I am popping, but like it's like getting everyone on board with it, you know. And if you don't want to be on board, like again, you feel free to get off. There's plenty of people that want to get on board, but I also think that it was a wake-up call and culture shock in both aspects of people with me and me with other artists. You know, it was different, definitely different.
Do you think technology is to attribute for the music and the film industry going in the direction that it's been going lately?
Yes, totally. I think that, one of my biggest things when I took a little hiatus off of music for a little bit, I had definitely cleaned throughout my Instagram. You know, like one of my biggest things was looking at, I had, artists I followed all the time, and, that sometimes in your mental makes you think that you have to be them right now. You know, like Alicia Keys, I obviously
you're kind of in competition. You're in like low key mentally. That's what, as an artist, you would be like mentally. You're low key in competition with them, and which sometimes I don't think it's a bad thing, but it's like I don't have that machine. I'm trying to compete with a massive machine, and it's just little old me type of thing. You know?
You don't want the because it's possible. You know, like one of the artists I really get attributed to and that I get compared to a lot. And she just performed was Rihanna. And
that's what I said in the car. I just said that in the car.
She just did the Super Bowl, and that was like, my manager and I are sitting there watching it together, and we're like, oh my god, like this is exactly what we were visioning, like this is what we want to do, like not obviously verbatim, but the backup dancers, like I mean, again, like my backup dancers are in all white, same thing she with hers, and it's just the same thing, but I can't look at that as being like, oh my god, now I got to spend thousands of dollars on 20 dancers, and I gotta get this, and I gotta get a platform that, like, I can't think that way, but I also can look at it as something, okay, I can work towards that. At one point I didn't think I was gonna have a whole website. I have a whole website with merch and videos, music videos in the works and things like that. I never thought that Diva was gonna be a thing, but it is, but I think technology puts it in your head as you need it right now, like, you need, in this day and age, you need
Hot Pocket. You can just fucking pop it in 3 minutes in the microwave.
Exactly.
And I got a hit.
It's like, again, like you go online, you swipe and left because you want the Barbie doll. Like, what I mean? It's the same thing with women and their bodies. Like, you don't have to be a Barbie doll to
objectified.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and then this industry, I think, kind of pushes that envelope a little too much, where it does make it harder for artists that want to become bigger, because
it's an agenda. And it's like we can't really talk about it. People are afraid to say, but it's definitely an agenda. We call it the old school. They call it the unseen hand. It's like the puppetry that goes on in the industry. But it's one thing that I do know. I mean, the industry is not going to go anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's just gonna. It's kind of going to keep changing. And I think if there's anything that we can say that's wrong with the industry, we can say that there's something wrong with us because we tolerate it.
Exactly.
We choose it and we patronize it.
Exactly.
So we can sit here and be like, whenever girls twerking too much, city girls going crazy, Cardi going crazy, showing too much flash, Ice Spice can't really rap it. You can say all of that stuff all day, but to a certain to a level, somebody's buying this. Like they would not spend their time, energy, and money putting it into any artist that will not sell or make them money. So, man, Diva, it's been great talking to you. Tell everybody where they can find you on all social networks.
I'm on obviously divamusic.com, and then at divamusic_official on Instagram. And pretty much DVA music, so not DIVA. Everyone gets it confused. So DVA music. DVA music everywhere, pretty much.
And that next show coming up at Ninja Karaoke?
Yes, on the 25th.
25th of this month.
Yes.
That's what's up. Yes. She got tickets for sale, man. Y'all check Diva out, man. Y'all definitely going to be seeing her again real soon. I believe so. Yes. Very nice talking with you. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you for having me. Awesome.
Boom. Yeah, because I'm sorry, but my phone's going crazy right now.